Hello, this video is for parents of beginner string players. This time that we're at home for such a long time, it is important to keep your child's instrument in tune, and tuning can be quite difficult. You probably have realized now that the string teacher will tune the instrument every week when they see the child, and that keeps it in tune. But now it is quite important we try to keep those instruments in tune so that children can keep playing at home. So hopefully today I can help you to make tuning an easy process. So the first thing I would like you to do is to grab your favorite device and download an app, tuner app. There are two that I'm going to recommend today. One is free, the other one is paid. I do prefer the paid version, but the free version works just as well. So the free one is called Tuner Lite by PScore. It's quite a good app. So this is your one option. The other option is ClearTune, which is also a very good app, especially for us strings when your child starts playing with the bow. If you have downloaded Tuner Lite, make sure that button is selected. The ClearTune app works straight away. Now that you have downloaded the app, I'm going to use ClearTune here, but the other one works just as well. So your goal will be to line up the green arrow in the other app is the green light with the note that you want. So for example, this case is the A, and it's lined up. So how do you know what are the notes of your child's instrument? That's a very good question. And here they are. So if you play the violin, those are E, A, D, and G. If you play the viola or the cello, they are A, D, G, and C. And if it is a double bass, those are the pitches for your child's instrument. I'm going to use a violin, but it's going to be very similar for the other instruments. So if you use especially a violin or viola, I suggest that you sit down and put your violin on your lap, secure it on your lap. I'm going to ask that you do this regularly so that we don't have to use these ones. This is really the difficult bit, so we want to try to not have to use these. And we do that by using the fine tuners. These are called pegs and they're like macro tuners. So we want to just use the fine tuners. Your child's instrument will have 4 here. I only have 1. It's like a little screw, so you will have 4 of them, and you will need them to tune each of the strings. Assuming that the violin is more or less in tune, you should be able to just use the fine tuners, and that's what we want. So how do they work? If you turn them clockwise, they go higher in pitch. If you turn them anti-clockwise, they go lower in pitch. So my goal will be to try to get that needle. I'm going to tune the E string on the violin. So I'm going to pluck it. And my goal will have to make that be in line with the E. So the fine tuner is telling me it's a little bit lower than what I need. So I will have to turn it clockwise to make the pitch higher. Almost there. Almost there. There we are. And you repeat the process for all the other 4 strings. Again, to recap, make sure you are facing the instrument, whether it may be a violin, a viola, or a cello. There are your open strings, and these are all the possible notes you can see, you may be able to see on your tuner. So if I want an E and my tuner is telling me it's at a D sharp or an E flat, I know that I need to go higher in pitch to get to an E. If, for example, my fine tuner is showing that I have a B flat and I want an A, then I know that the pitch is too high and I need to go lower to get to the A. So again, I need to turn my fine tuner anti-clockwise to get to the A. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you have some fun tuning your child's instrument. And for more macro tuning, I'll make a separate video for the pegs, but please let's try to avoid that because string breaking is often the outcome of using the pegs, and let's try to avoid that. Thank you.